Hey there, Cassandra K. How are you? How are you feeling? I just wanted to come on here and give you some tips on how to remain calm and at peace. While others may be experiencing chaos. You know, you have the power. You have control over what you feed your mind, body, soul, right? Okay, so I have been watching a lot of elderly people that are still feeding their minds full of the news. They don't understand the bigger picture, and they cannot actually see, a lot of them cannot see through the illusion. And so then they wonder why they cannot rest at night. It's because they're feeding their mind with all the chaos. So if you are spending a lot of energy feeding the matrix, the false 3D matrix, if you're feeding energy to that and letting that come into your mind, you're feeding your mind the chaos. So what if you didn't feed your mind the chaos? Wouldn't you have more peace? Yes, you would. Yeah. So let's talk about some things. So you could disconnect from things like social media. You can disconnect from the news. You can stop reading the newspaper. You can stop just reading anything or watching anything that has anything to do with the chaos. If you tune that stuff out and start creating your own reality, then you will have more peace, love, and harmony in your life. You can create your own reality. So let's think of some things that you can do every day. You know, maybe start a new routine. Change up your patterns. Break the patterns. Change up your routine. Make a new routine for yourself. You know, fill it up with things like prayer, a spiritual practice, spiritual hygiene. That's very important. Maybe dance, exercise, sing. If you have sound bowls, tuning forks, you can use that. You can listen to music. There's a lot of channels on YouTube. You can look up the right frequencies to help you start unlocking your chakras. You can use 432 hertz, 639 hertz. I can give you a list of all the proper frequencies to help you start balancing your chakras. You can go to the park. It's free to go to the park. You may have a yard. Go outside and garden, or put your bare feet in the grass and heal your body with Mother Earth. Connect with Mother Earth. Ground, balance. Eat the right foods. You can start putting simple things in your diet that is very soothing, giving you calmness, you know, helping you with inflammation. Eat the colors of the rainbow. You know, even wear different clothing. Cotton helps you breathe better, you know. You can use essential oils, and you can just make your home more relaxing. Make it your peace sanctuary. you know. But also, you know, unity is very important. You know, maybe get some friends that make you feel good, that give you peace and love and harmony. You know, have them over. You'll visit, giggle, maybe go out for a nice breakfast. Maybe start doing your old hobbies that you put away. You know, do your hobbies, your passions. You know, maybe there's an old art project that you never finished. Do that. And when you really just need peace, you can always call on God, the Holy Spirit, and Yeshua, and surrender all stress, fatigue, worry, and inflammation, and send it to them with love, to be recycled with love. Do whatever it takes for you to have that peace right now. Love yourself. Even do something nice for yourself if you can. You know, meditate. Take yourself out on a date. You know, maybe you have a partner. Maybe you don't have a partner. But you can definitely, you know, take yourself out for an ice cream or a taco, you know, something nice, maybe even a massage, you know, something sweet. But, you know, I'm just giving you some ideas on what you can do to bring more peace into your life. You know, you don't have to feed your mind with the chaos. You don't have to worry about those things. And like that Bob Marley song, every little thing's gonna be all right, right? Create your reality, one of love, peace, and harmony. Set up your day to have more joy and love you. You know, we are going to see some changes, you know, and everything will be all right. But in the meantime, as we go through this, you need to love you and take better care of you. But it's your choice. You have the choice. You have the power. So I hope this was helpful and it gave you some ideas on what you can do while everybody else enjoys the show, the chaos. You know, I choose peace. I choose love. I choose harmony. You know, and anyway, if you need help with your energy or anything else, please reach out. You can book a session with me at CassandraK.com. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. If you want to buy me a coffee, please donate. I appreciate it. And just be at peace and try to vibrate in love. Okay? That's where all the magic happens. All right. Love you. Be blessed. Take care.